Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a video that I want to start with. I have a video.
You get them right, you win $100. First question, have you guys chanted from the river to the sea?
Yes.
Okay, which river, which sea?
The Sea of...
So you don't know the okay. No. The answer was the Mediterranean and the Jordan. What does Hamas say their #1 goal is according to their charter?
They just wanted to free Palestine.
To murder all Jews around the world. What does Anti-Semitism revolution mean?
I don't know what that means.
But you've chanted it?
Yeah.
It's like a global call to murder Jews.
Wow. Wow.
Did you know you said that?
No.
Would you say it again?
Probably not.
How much have our foreign adversaries donated to American universities in the last decade?
No idea.
I couldn't give you a number on that.
The answer was over $6 billion. How many Gazan refugees have the Arab neighboring countries let in the last few months?
35,000.
The answer was 0.
Look, you asked an education major about...
Students don't seem to know what they stand for. So wouldn't it be great if these expensive colleges actually taught them something?
After seeing that, and honestly, it's comical, but it's really not comical. The outcome of that, that ignorance is not comical. I'm concerned for our young people, and it concerns me what they are not learning, and their willingness to participate in hate. There is an article that came out from Fortune. Madam Chair, I'd like to submit that for the record.
Without objection.
That talks about a survey of HR experts, and there's definitely a culture within the hiring, within small businesses who are choosing not to hire from universities that have protests on them, which is unfortunate for students who don't participate in the protests. Are you each can answer this, are you concerned about the business communities, the private sector's community, the employers that are hiring your students? Are you concerned? Do you have any communications with those businesses?
I have not had any communications from businesses that have said they're not going to hire Northwestern students, but I will say, and it's not directly on point, you are absolutely right. We need to educate students. The ignorance that you saw in that video and that you displayed is part of the problem. And it's something that we, and I'm sure all of us agree, we need to be better at.
Thank you. Mr. Holloway.
The video is shocking and depressing, and I absolutely believe that we all need to do a better job in pre-K through 12 education and higher education to make sure we have better informed students, and then frankly better informed citizens. You
can see why employers would. Everyone's seeing these videos. You can see why, and the protests. You can see why employers would say, "I'm not hiring from that school."
I
right?
do understand that. You asked a question specifically on that issue. We have a very large career services program, and I know they work diligently to prepare our students to be ready to be hired and not look like the students on the video, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Block, or Chancellor Block.
Yeah, thank you. More education. I mean, I was surprised that we need to better educate our students in some of these areas, and we do have a task force, actually, that's looking directly at this issue.
It was asked earlier, and I want to give a second chance to answer this. The question was, do you believe that Israel is a genocidal state? Because that is the propaganda, and so I'll ask, begin with you, Mr. Schill. Do you believe that Israel is a genocidal state? That they're
No, I do not.
Okay. Mr. Holloway?
I do not.
Okay. Mr. Block,
Same.
Chancellor Block?
I do not.
It's not. Okay, thank you. Would you acknowledge that from the river to the sea and Intifada revolution, these phrases are anti-Semitic calls for the destruction of Israel and the slaughter of Jews? Mr. Schill?
I believe that over time, those statements have become dog whistles for anti-Semitism.
Mr. Holloway?
I think any time those phrase such like that is used to incite violence and threaten, harass, is a violation of conduct and is anti-Semitic.
Chancellor Block?
I also think they're anti-Semitic, although surveys show, interesting, many people do not.
Let me ask real quick, yes or no, it's not just anti-Semitic, it's dangerous. Yes? No?
Potentially, yes.
I agree.
We'd say the same, potentially.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.